it's Aisa here, Forest Naturals. You already knew where you were, okay? Anywho, this is a new video. I told you guys I was going to try to get back in the swing of things with making videos. So basically this video is about some tricky stuff I've been hearing about in the news as far as natural hair goes. So number one, Shea Moisture, owned by Mitt Romney. Okay, so I'm not sure how long ago it was, but at one point Shea Moisture tweeted a picture of a white baby, and of course there was an uproar and backlash because people are pretty pissed off. A little background on Shea Moisture if you're not familiar with the brand, but I think that everybody is. If you buy any of their products, it tells the story of you know, the grandmother from Africa and the shea butter and her making the products and how they've taken over the company and they made it bigger and blah 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 blah. And of course they started off small and have really gone way out there with all the different types of products that they have for different types of hair. So there are things for curly hair, there are things for kinkier seeming hair, there are things for people with scalp issues, and just a whole host of things. I personally really like their sulfate free shampoos. A lot of their products are organic or have some organic products, a lot of natural products. So yeah, people have really taken to the Shea Moisture company since this whole natural hair thing has started, right? So it's definitely one of the first products that people or product lines that people will talk about when they're giving advice on people who are thinking about going natural. So of course it has it's very strongly rooted in the people of African descent community. Don't want to just say African Americans because everybody's not, you know, American that is black, right? So it's basically a brand that's for us, and we have embraced it as naturals, as products that really work very well for African American people or people of African descent, and it is geared towards us, our demographic, right? So when that picture was tweeted, it really got people pretty upset because it's kind of like a slap in the face. What they want to do, Shea Moisture, which I think the overall brand is called Sundial, they want to go more global. Now that they've come out with product lines, and I mean not product lines, with skincare and I don't know, fragrance and hair color and just all kind of things, like they don't want to just be about black people anymore. They would like to expand their horizons and move on and get more global, I guess, right? So basically they have teamed up with Bain Industries, which is a Mitt Romney company. Okay, so I believe that he now owns 49% and they still have about a 51% ownership of the company. So yeah, basically he owns half of their freaking company. I know there are going to be some people that are like, oh well, he doesn't own the company anymore, blah blah blah, whatever. It was his company, it is his company. I'm not sure which way it goes. Either way it goes, whether he is the controlling person in charge of the company or the industry or whatever right now, he still makes the money from it. So I guess, you know, he doesn't have to be there to call the shots. I personally have a problem with this man, and I personally have a problem with lining his pockets, okay? So I do know that lots of companies, you know, have to try to expand and go global and things like that. I just think that perhaps sometimes we should be more mindful of who we allow to purchase portions of our business. I know that all people of African descent are not Democrats, right? So even if you're a Republican, I'm not particularly against Mitt Romney because he was a Republican. My issue with him was that I felt that the campaign was pretty racist, and I really thought that the guy that he was running with was racist. Frightened me to death. So I mean, just when they had one of the debates and Mitt Romney's son said, oh, I wanted to punch Obama right in the face. Like, never, ever, ever, ever can a black candidate's child ever speak about violence after a debate on television and it just be glossed over. We're not afforded those sorts of things. I thought that was ridiculously disrespectful, and nobody batted an eye. Like, yeah, I think the guy's racist. I don't want him getting any of my money. I am pretty troubled by Shea Moisture's decision to link up with this person in order to try to expand their horizons and go global. I'm also a little aggravated that they no longer wish to cater to the African ancestral community. Gosh, what is the word that I'm looking for? You guys know what I mean, though. They basically they want to start including white people in their advertising and not just be all about the black and all that. But I'm saying that we are the ones that help them to grow their company by purchasing these products, by becoming ambassadors and brand ambassadors and doing these reviews and all of this and hyping them up. And it's kind of it's a slap in the face to now say, all right, well, thanks guys, but now we need other people. I think there's a way to expand and still be black. I mean, there are black-owned banks, and there's got to be some black companies that are large enough to get money from, or combine with, that won't really take away from the integrity of the company and what the company was originally started for. I think that the focus is going to be lost as they try to go global, and I don't think I want to be a part of it. So I personally am going to be using the Shea Moisture products that I have, but I'm going to be looking for other companies and other things that do similar things to my hair. So that's how I feel about it. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, but I hope that you'll let me know. Okay, so topic number 2. Okay, YouTube, the whole natural hair thing exploded about 5-7 years ago, something like that. Could be 7-8ish. But before people started making natural hair videos on YouTube, everybody was into the forums, black hair media, long hair care. There are others. I can't even, my mind is just a little bit foggy right now. Oh, Faki. People say Faki, I say Foki, okay? And all those sorts of things, right? But around that time, there was also a website called growafrohairlong.com. And it was run by a lady, I think her name was Robin. And she had like stories and tales about black people growing the hell out of their hair. And it had like all of these girls who had grown their hair using the things that she had told people to do. She had one product that she made herself, and it was called the Afro Detangler. People seem to swear by it. She was posting the reviews when people would send them in, like, oh my God, I love it so much. It, made my hair so easy to comb through and all this and all that. And that was back when I had relaxers. So she, she was all about all of black hair. So not particularly even just natural, but relaxed girls as well. And people had, waist length hair, and it was actually pretty freaking amazing because, up until then, I did not know that black people could grow long hair. Come on, almost everybody I know is bald headed. So, pretty amazing, right? And this product is pretty good. I had kind of gotten away from it because I got onto YouTube, and this is probably like my 3rd channel, so I've been making YouTube videos probably since like 2009. And one of the times that I happened to go back there, I saw that she was making the product larger now, and that she had to kind of hide some of the ingredients. So I guess people were trying to steal her recipe or whatever, so she had to kind of write something like proprietary blend or whatever, so you wouldn't know exactly what was in it. Well, it seems that now growafrohairlong.com no longer exists, right? But apparently before she shut down her website and stopped selling it, she gave or sold her recipe to a company called Swirls. And that's Swirls with an S and then a Z.com, right? And Swirls has been selling her product, and now they have expressed that they no longer wish to sell the product to people of African descent. Okay, they don't want black people buying their product. They're not even selling it anymore because they are really just sick of you ghetto ass thieving N-words, okay? They didn't say exactly those things, but you know what? Let me read to you what they said, because child. Okay, so you go to the Swirlz.com website. They're taking on the website and just have a one-page site up with just this illiterate nonsense written there. Okay, so Swirlz.com. Due to the thievery of most of our customers who are claiming to have curly hair, quote unquote, okay, we have decided not to do business with customers who are not of Anglo-European descent. We've had enough of the fraudulent claims and customers that have stole, lied, and tried to get free products by the dozens. We will never sell the detangler or Afro detangler again. We now realize that this is the results of the original formulator of the Afro detangler product had to deal with on a constant basis. Now we know. They go on to say, we are sorry, but if you are a person who claims to have curly hair, in quotes again, it does not mean that you have the same curly hair texture as a European. We are not GrowAfroHairLong.com. That's the end. First of all, it's illiterate nonsense. They really should have got somebody to proofread it because it reads like pure ghetto fuckery, okay? Okay, so you are a European, obviously, right? And you go to a website called GrowAfroHairLong.com to purchase a product geared towards Africans, people with African hair, to deal with their hair and their texture or curls. And you get a hold of the product and then decide that you don't want it for black people anymore, and black people can no longer use it because they is thieves and they be tripping and try to steal your thing. How do you steal a product that you purchase online? I mean, was she robbed her warehouse? Does she have a warehouse? Is she making it in her house? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a he or she either. But how can, okay. If I'm selling stuff online, how will I know if the customer who is purchasing is black or white? How do you know that? So if they're not selling the Afro detangler anymore anyway, they could have just stopped selling it and kept out the racist nonsense on the website. Nobody gives a damn about any other thing that they were selling, so whatever, just don't sell it and don't say that, okay? But since they wanted to really go there, how would you be able to stop anybody that wanted to come there and purchase anything, even though you don't have what they were coming for anyway? Would I put whatever into the cart and then go to the cart and hit pay, and then before it takes me to PayPal, is it going to say, are you black or white? Are you a Negro? Is your nigger? Check yes or no. How do you know that? Like, that is, child. It seems to me that political correctness about race is kind of going out the window. It seems like the world's just getting, well, not the world, America is getting more racist by the second. The things that were taboo to say before kind of seem like anybody just saying whatever the hell they want to say these days. People make racist websites, people's kids threatening to punch the president on TV. Anything can happen at this point. So this is the crap that I have heard about in the news recently regarding natural hair. A little bit disturbing to me. How do you guys actually feel about that? Let me know down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about Shea Moisture selling out. Okay, selling a large portion of their company to Mitt Romney's company. and their plan for expansion to minimize us, okay, marginalize us. And about the swirls, wanting to sell the Afro detangler to people who don't have afros, because apparently they are saying that we are calling our hair curls, but it's not really curls. They are the ones with the curls, and they don't know nothing about this crap that we got going up on our head, but they just know it ain't no curl. So stop calling it curls when you know you ain't got no curls, because only white people got curls, and y'all need to go do something else or buy something else for that nappy stuff up on top of your head. Let me know how you feel about that as well down in the comments. And until the next time, I love y'all, and I can't wait to talk to y'all again. Bye. 4